Hong-Wan has abdicated responsibility of the auction to me, which is the fun part of the evening. But we're going to get through this. We are going to look forward to the second part of the opera recital. Thank you very much to all the artists who performed for us, and we'll be hearing from them shortly again. But, as we said, we are delighted to present you this evening with a live auction that brings together art and jewellery and other wonderful lots for you. It's from an urban landscape. This is very close to where he works at his studio and lives in LA. It's an archive pigment print. It measures 125 centimeters by 175 centimeters. Kim Woo-young has really committed his career to maintaining a unique artistic vision, creating a highly individual style of photography. It has a visual language of modern abstraction, combining the powers of observation and great finesse with the camera he works with. I met him a couple of days ago. He was telling me that he really loves photographing very, very early in the morning when the sunlight comes out. So there's an artistic approach to his work, yet also a scientific one as well. So I think we will start bidding on this piece, East 6th Street, an archival pigment print. It comes with a certificate of authenticity provided by the artist. It is number 4 in a series of 7 pieces and signed by the artist himself, who, as we said, is present with us this evening. So, Hong-Wan, let's start the bidding, and shall we start the bidding at 50,000 Hong Kong dollars?
That's right. 네, 김우영 작가님의 첫 번째 작품명은 East 6th Street입니다. 시작가는 홍콩 달러 5만 불에서 시작하겠습니다.
So, we are looking for a starting bid of 50,000 Hong Kong dollars in this room. We have one bid over there, 50,000. Let's go to 60,000. We have a bid for 60,000. There we do, we've got 60,000. Let's go up to 70,000. We have a bid for 70,000. Yes, we do also on table 50. There's 70,000. Let's go to $80,000. We've got $80,000 there in the corner. Thank you very much. Do we have $90,000 here? $90,000 back on this table. Do you want to respond to that at $100,000? Nice round number, $100,000. 110? 100,000. We have 100,000 there with that gentleman first already. Does anybody have it at 110? $110,000? We do. On this table, 110,000. Do we have 120? Do we have $120,000 for this fantastic archival pigment print by Kim Woo-young? 115? Okay, so we are going once, twice, and 3 times over here at $110,000.
거래가 됐습니다. 낙찰이 됐습니다. 자, 그럼 계속해서 두 번째 작품 소개시켜드리겠습니다. 역시 한국인 사진작가이신 이광호님의 작품입니다.
So we're going to move now to the second lot. Lot number 2 is by Lee Guang-ho, born in 1961 in, I'm going to see if I can pronounce this, is it Gyeonggi-do province? Sort of. Okay. The artist majored in photography at the Seoul Institute of Arts and also the Istituto Italiano di Fotografia in Italy, working as a photojournalist at the beginning of the career. Studied in Italy, as he said, working as a reporter, so there's a journalism background. Today he runs his own studio in Korea, mostly working on portraits of artists such as cellists, pianists, painters, scholars, and as you can see over here, 2 unique pieces which are being sold as a pair with an equestrian theme. So these 2 pieces being sold as a pair together.
네, 이 작품은 두 점이 한 세트로 진행됩니다. 시작가는 홍콩 달러 8,000불입니다.
So we're going to start off the bidding for both pieces together at 8,000 Hong Kong dollars. So who's going to open up at 8,000? We have 8,000 over here. Perhaps we'll go to $10,000. We have $10,000 in the room for both pieces being sold tonight as a pair. As we said, it's a pair of pictures by Lee Kwang-ho. We've got $10,000 in the corner over there. Thank you very much. We have 12. We've got 12 over here. Do we have 14,000 Hong Kong dollars here in this room? We're looking for $14,000 here. $14,000. Thank you very much. Do we have $15,000? $15,000 back here in the center. Do we have $16,000? It's getting very quiet in the room over here. My mother told me to be very polite tonight because she says they're not Chinese, so don't push too much, she says. We're very polite and elegant. So, $16,000 do we have in the room? We have, oh, someone put their arm up like it was just a scratch. The lady in orange, who doesn't know yet, but $16,000, we've got $16,000 on that table over there. Do we have 17? We've got 17. Who's going to give me around $20,000 so we can move on to the next slide? $20,000. Do we have a response from that table over there? I'm not going to name names, but I know exactly who it is. Do we have $20,000 or better? $20,000. Okay, do we have 22? We've got 22. 24. Do we have 24? No, he's turning away from me. I think that means no. So at the moment we have $22,000. Nobody's going to better that. Going once, going twice, going 3 times the gentleman to $22,000.
네, 계속해서 다음 작품 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다. 이번엔 작품은 아니고요. 김하루 씨의 피오나 앤님께서 기증해주신 밍크 실크 침대 커버입니다. 아마 오늘 이 장소에 들어오시기 전에 밖에서 물품을 보셨으리라고 생각이 됩니다. 시작은 홍콩 달러 5,000불에서 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
Now you're going to have to help me out over here because I think lot number 3 isn't here in person yet. I don't think it's here, is it, Joanna? The mink. But anyway, allow me to describe it to you. I am told it's an exquisite mink silk bed cover spread. It is king size. It is created by Guy Laroche and has been kindly donated by Fiona Chen. So it's a mink bed cover, king size by Guy Laroche. Do we have it? Oh, we do have it. Gosh, okay, great. I know everyone's imagining this as a coat right now, but it's so this is the wonderful big mink spread here, created by Guy Laroche. It's king size, and we are going to start the bidding at 5,000 Hong Kong dollars for this piece of mink. So $5,000. Do we have a starting bid in this room? We do, thank you very much, madam. $5,000, let's go to 7,000. We go to, sorry? Oh, we have 5 over here. Would you like to better the 5,000? Say 7? We have 7? Okay, we've got 7,000. Do we have 10,000 here in this room? We have 10,000. Thank you very much. Oh, I know that you want 12,000. 12,000. Feel free to offer your figures. We have 12,000 here. Do we have 15,000 here in this room? Maybe I'll dial it back a bit. Do we have 13,000 here in the room? Which is my lucky number. 13,000? Sorry? 20,000. Thank you for volunteering that. That gentleman who had extra volunteers got 20,000. So do we have a bid higher than 20 here? 22,000? Think of those winter nights approaching. So I think that's safety, unless someone's going to tell me different, we're going to offer it to that gentleman who has placed a bid of 20,000 going once, twice, and 3 times.
네, 계속해서 옥션 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 이번에는 주얼리 회사인 우렁리의 카르멘 왕님께서 후원해주신 진주 목걸이에 대한 옥션 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 시작 금액은 홍콩 달러 3,000불입니다.
So I think we have the next lot coming up onto the stage right now, which is a beautiful necklace, I'm told, but I haven't yet seen it in person. And here it is. Why don't we bring it round to the front over here? Should we bring it round to the front here? Perhaps we can show everybody what this is going to be. So we'd like to walk it around the room. This has kindly been donated by Ms. Carmen Wang of Wulongyi Jewelry. It's a necklace with an 8 to 8.5 millimeter Japanese Akoya pearl with a silver pearl clasp. It measures 44 centimeters. So this is from Wulongyi Jewelry. It's a Japanese Akoya pearl measuring 8 to 8.5 millimeters. Japanese Akoya pearls measuring 44 centimeters around the neck. Perhaps you can bring it around to the very generous table over there as well. And we're going to start the bidding on this at 3,000 Hong Kong dollars. So do we have a bid on this beautiful Japanese pearl necklace for $3,000? We do. Of course, $3,000, thank you very much. Do we have a bid at $5,000? We do, $5,000, thank you very much. Do we have a bid at $8,000? $8,000? $8,000. Do we have a nice round $10,000 for this beautiful Japanese Akoya pearl necklace, 44 centimeters around the neck? Do I have $10,000 for this necklace? I thought it was timely to mention that we have two beneficiaries this evening, the Medart and also the Deutsche Kinderhilfe. We're looking for $10,000 for this necklace. I feel somebody's going to say yes if I just wait for 5 more seconds. If not, we are going to confirm it for this gentleman who I think bid $8,000 once, twice, and 3 times.
네, 계속해서 데이비드 차이님께서 기증해 주신 로마고 자동시계에 관한 옥션 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 시작가는 홍콩 달러 5,000불입니다.
Now this is the lot that really interests me, and I'm sure it will interest many of us here in Hong Kong. It's a beautiful Romago watch. It's an automatic movement, and it's been donated by David Tai. I think all the bids are going to come from there. So it's a Romago watch, automatic movement, donated by David Tai. Since this table is so enthusiastic about this, let's start off this at $5,000. Do we have $5,000 from table 5? Now the laughing has stopped. And now it started again. Okay, we've got $5,000 over there. Thank you. So let's get the ball rolling. Perhaps we can bring it round more to the rest of the other tables. We'll go to $7,000. So just one step up from the starting bid. $7,000 for this Romago automatic watch. At $7,000. Do we have $7,000 somewhere here in the room? On this side of the room, perhaps? $7,000? I'll just give you a little bit of a chance to see what the watch is. So we right now have it at $5,000 here on one of the tables in front. See if anyone's got it at $7,000. We do. Thank you very much. $7,000. Okay, back to table 5. We've got very quiet again. We'll take a mini step, baby steps. $8,000. Do we have $8,000 on table 5? Or anywhere else in the room? Not at all? Nothing? So I think we've still got it with the gentleman over there, $7,000.
네, 이제 마지막 옵션 되겠습니다. 콘레드 호텔에서 후원해 주셨습니다. 콘레드 홍콩의 디럭스 하버뷰 스위트의 숙박권입니다. 홍콩 달러 3,000불에서 시작합니다.
Okay, this is our final lot for the evening. So it is a very special lot because we're very privileged to be here at the Conrad Hotel Hong Kong. And many special thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Herborn, who I understand have really helped bring this evening together and allowing us to be your very special property. They've also donated a number of prizes this evening, but we saved the best one for the auction, which is a one-night stay here in Hong Kong at the Conrad in a deluxe Harbourview suite. Your breakfast, your tea, your evening cocktails are all taken care of by them. So this is a Harbourview suite here in Hong Kong for one night, and I think they can use it whenever they wish. Probably not New Year's Eve. Mr. Herborn sort of like nodding gravely. No, but anyway, we'll start off this one-night stay here in Hong Kong at $3,000. $3,000. Oh, well, everyone's come alive. Okay, so $3,000. We've got 3 bids already over here. So let's take it to $5,000 for a one-night stay in Hong Kong at the Conrad. 5,000 Hong Kong dollars. 5,000 Hong Kong dollars. Let's go to $8,000. 5,000. 5,000. We've got 5,000 there, so we go to. Would you like to bid for $8,000? You don't need to travel anywhere. We can carry you upstairs this evening. $8,000 for a one-night stay in a beautiful suite. I mean, I stayed here many times, and it really is special. $8,000 for a one-night stay. Our second bidder has raised her bid to $8,000. Do we have $10,000? Everyone's gone quiet. When I said 5,000, everyone had their hands up. But $10,000. It's the final auction lot for the evening. $10,000 for a one-night stay here. Oh, well, there you go. Mr. Herborn says he will add now a dinner for 2 people at Nicolini. So on the evening that you're staying here, he will invite you to dinner at Nicolini's for 2 people. Do we have $10,000? Surely we've got $10,000 somewhere here in the room now. $10,000? That's your suite, that's your breakfast, that's your tea, and that's your dinner at Nicolini's. You have to help me out here because my mother will tell me to stop talking at some point. She'll say I'm being very embarrassing in front of a nice audience. But do we have we've got $10,000 there. Thank you very much. So anybody who has a bid over $10,000, name your price and we'll take it from there. We've got the bid over here at $10,000. For the suite for a one-night stay here in Hong Kong at the Conrad, your breakfast, your tea, and also your dinner for 2 people at Nicolini's. Do we have a bid higher than $10,000 here? We don't? Do we have one? 12,000. Thank you very much. You just ask and someone's going to break down mentally. So we've got 12,000. My lucky number again is 13. So do we have $13,000 here in this room? $13,000. Do we have 13? Unless Mr. Herborn has another surprise that he wants to add. That's pressure, isn't it? So right now we've got it at $12,000. Does anybody else have a bid higher than $12,000? Going once, twice, 3 times, $12,000. There was a very special part of tonight. Thank you very much to everyone who bid, and in particular to our successful bidders. We have more than 70 prizes to give out this evening from the raffle. that list will be making its way to your table to see who the winners are. But in the meantime, we're going to invite our baritones and sopranos and pianists to return to the stage for the second part of tonight's opera.
네, 고맙습니다. 모든 옥션이 이제 마무리되었고 여러분들의 깊은 관심과 참여 속에 진행이 되었습니다. 다시 한번 알려드리고 싶은 점은 사이언트 옥션은 계속해서 진행 중입니다. 여러분들의 많은 참여 부탁드리겠습니다. 이제 이어질 오페라가 끝나는 그 시점까지만 옥션이 진행이 되니까요. 참고해 주시면 고맙겠습니다. 그럼 계속해서 미니 오페라 이어가도록 하겠습니다. 여러분들 뜨거운 박수로 환영해 주시기 바랍니다.